Okay, so I'm responding to this comment thread with a video because there's too many people, too many things to address in this comment thread. People are calling me racist and shit that I just can't type out. It's too stressful. I just want to start out by saying I did want to have a conversation. I started this discourse, this specific part of the discourse, because I've been, this whole status, I kind of really was laying into Issa, but I did start this portion of the discourse by stating my opinion, so which was that it was not racist, it was flat out not racist. Now, you know, that's my opinion. Who am I to say that? Me. I'm just a person. But I did have supporting evidence for my side of the argument, I guess. Side of the argument. I'm not siding with racism either. I know it sounds very sidey when you say sidey. Oh, you're racist or you're not, right? No, I'm not racist. But I don't really think that statement was racist either. But if you read my comment, I laid that out. But I'm going to go through the rest of this comment thread pretty quickly because this is like the fourth time I tried to record this. My phone was having some issues. So give me 1 second here to get to the thing. Okay, so right here. After I had my thing, the first real comment here, Daltia, who am I to say that it is not racist? Like, excuse you, I'm just a person just like you. I'm not a POC, I'm a white person, but I can make statements and have opinions too. Everybody can. And then I asked how it was racist. You did respond by saying a white person saying they love lesbians with long hair is questionable at the least. If you were in the room, you would feel uncomfortable. Cool. That's not really giving me any sort of argument for why it was racist. It is saying that you as a person of color do feel uncomfortable with it, which could be an argument for why it is racist, but you don't really go into any more depth beyond that, and after that you just start calling me racist. So, and I do apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm not smart. I don't know how to like do English really well, so I don't know what the little dots and the asterisks over your name mean if I'm mispronouncing it, but I'm going to say it how I know how to say it, so I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. No disrespect at all, in that regard at least. Commenting, yikes, blah, 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 not to mention bringing up my POC partner saying that wasn't racist. Again, I have a comment explaining this, but Issa said I had 5 black friends say that it was racist, and I was saying, well, if black people are the, you know, be-all, end-all, this is racist or not, then my partner, who is a POC, it must be racist. I was being tongue-in-cheek. Obviously, I don't think I can be racist. I've never said that or thought that. Or at least I know I can't be racist because I'm not racist. I mean, I might have internalized racism like everybody has a little bit, but I'm not outwardly racist or a racist person at all. I mean, I'm dating a POC. Not that means, again, that someone could not be racist and date a POC. They could be a fetishizer, but, like, I'm not fucking racist. At least not outwardly. Like I said, there might be some internalized stuff that I need to focus on, but no one's ever pointed that stuff out to me, especially not my black friends, so I'd be open to hearing how I'm problematic, though. And I do agree with Issa on having discussions in a relationship. That's how my relationship works. And I addressed that in the comment. Anyway, back to reading these comments. Blah, blah, blah. Now I'm reacting a black person's comments about my shitty take. Got it. So you're implying I'm racist because I disagree with you, which is not a very good take at all. Just because you're a POC, I can't disagree with you. That makes me racist. Okay, cool. If someone said that to me, it would make me uncomfortable. That's Madeline. So again, that's another person. So we have 2 votes for it. It makes you uncomfortable, but you're not really discussing on why it's racist, what's racist about it. I just don't think that the statement is outwardly racist. And again, we could have a discussion about it, but no one's really trying to do that. I said, oh no, cancel me, call me racist. That is a laugh. So later on here, you guys said, why is it so hard to believe, or why is it so funny? It's funny because I'm dating a POC. Now, again, not to say that someone couldn't be racist and date a POC, but like not only that, but I mean, my in-laws are all POCs. My best friends growing up were POCs. My tattoo artist is a POC. Like, I'm deeply ingrained in POCs, and I'm very lefty and fight for Black Lives Matter and went and protested and stuff. I'm very much left in favor of non-racism. Anyway, that's why I thought it was funny. And none of you know me or know anything about me, so to assume that based on me just saying it's not racist. Anyway, again, no, at this point, no arguments for why it's not racist, really, beyond it makes you uncomfortable. Again, I would be open to hearing why it's racist. Yeah, Renee, you are being racist. You asked how it's racist, and Daltia took time to answer you and respond. This is gross to witness. Daltia did not explain why it was racist. They said, I'm sorry, I don't know your pronouns. They said, it makes them uncomfortable, but that does not explain why it is exactly racist. It explains why it makes them uncomfortable, but they didn't even go into explaining why it made them uncomfortable. All I'm seeing is a white person defending another white person, questionably racist act, blah, 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 blah. If the shoe fits, sweetheart, again, you're implying I'm racist because I disagree with you. Not a very good take. Are you asserting you can't possibly be racist? Oh, I already addressed that in this video, so no, of course not. People can be racist regardless of anything. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. No, it's not what's going on. Nowhere in here did I imply that or say that directly. And I even debunked that later on with a comment. I said, go read my comment. I was like, we can read perfectly fine. I said, clearly not. Oh no, the scary black mob is mobbing you now. Oh my god, again, and I never said anything about black people mobbing me. I've never implying anything. I haven't said anything about your race specifically, don't you? I don't care what race you are. Damn, telling POC they can't read doesn't reek of racism either. Yes, because I said black people can't read. Fuck you, I didn't say that, and you're putting words in my mouth. Patiently waiting for the blatant racism to come popping out. Yeah, because you're implying again that I'm blatantly racist. Your assumption on who I am completely. I never said anything racist. You're making it hard to have a civil conversation when you insist on acting like a child. I'm not acting like a child. But you all are making this huge sweeping statement saying I'm racist, which is a very huge thing to say about someone without any sort of evidence, because I said that what M said was not racist, and then I gave supporting evidence, and then nobody even debunked what I said, or even tried to have a discussion beyond, oh, it makes me uncomfortable, which could be valid, you know what I mean? Like if we wanted to have a panel where we really talked about it, you know, the uncomfortability of POC is valid argument point for what constitutes as racism. But again, we're not having that conversation here, and the sample size is way too small. No one can just objectively say, oh, that's racist because it makes me personally uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And then besides that, there's nothing objectively racist about saying, I like white dykes. It could be questionable, and I'm not denying that, but there was a comment earlier I missed here by Madeline. She said it's important to call out learned racism. I definitely agree with that. I don't disagree with that at all, and, you know, me and my relationship, I agree with Issa's main point of this post that you should have discussions with your partner. I definitely agree with that. But the issue was that it wasn't one of those gotcha situations where Issa, you know, went and talked to 5 people to see if it was racist, and then before even confronting M about it. You know what I mean? It was a gotcha situation. If it made Issa uncomfortable in the moment, Issa should have said, hey, what did you mean by that? In the moment, instead of going and getting supporting evidence to say that it was racist and then confront your partner like, oh, it's racist. You could have just had that conversation. Why did you have to go through all those extra steps to be gotcha? That's not very conductive. And given the context of how much they were fighting because of Issa prior, context matters in this situation. But again, it doesn't outwardly, Michelle did not say anything racist and is not racist, and she might have some internalized racism that we don't know about, but that's for another discussion between personal people. I said y'all are reaching. You said you're reading between the lines. You don't have to spell out everything you said. You're putting words in my mouth. If someone was dog whistling for racist, yeah, you can read between the lines. Like, oh yeah, black people don't graduate a certain rate. You know, that could be a dog whistle for something racist, but like, I'm not dog whistling. I'm saying directly that I don't think Michelle or M's statement was racist, and I gave supporting evidence on that, and all you all have said that is it makes you uncomfortable, and then I'm racist. If you were open to a discussion, you haven't shown that at all. Yes, I have. That's why I started it out with a discussion. Madeline, you said, you are being racist. You're throwing a fit, plain and simple. I'm not throwing a fit. You guys are literally mobbing me, calling me racist for nothing. This actually highlights the original issue pretty well if you're refusing to see that. Well, the original issue was that partners should be able to discuss things, and I don't disagree. I even said that prior to this. I said you're calling me racist, flat out. Blah, blah. Okay, Madeline, you gave me multiple opportunities to explain what you meant, but you still deflect the question and act like I didn't deflect the question. girl, I haven't even responded to you like one time. Who are you? I was willing to have a discussion until you pointed out the obvious flaws in my statements. Where did you point out the flaws in statements or assertions I made? I don't see one comment where you said, hey, this is what you said. What you said was wrong. No, all I see is that you are calling me racist. So if you want to point out something I said that was wrong, I'd be open to hear it. But you haven't. You've said that you are uncomfortable and that I'm racist. That's it. Hot take. Please explain what you meant by a black person or a white person, blah, blah, blah. That's a laugh. Again, I explained that was a laugh because I am a very left person. Of course, I could have some internalized racism that I'm not able to, perceive on the surface. But again, that's a discussion for another time because you wouldn't be able to perceive that either out of this conversation where I am literally just saying, I don't believe that is personally racist. Of course, I benefit from institutionalized racism. I'm not saying I could never be racist. Notice how every single time this entire conversation, when someone asks you to explain, for examples of your accusations, you have nothing to say. No one has asked me anything, and literally 5 people are just yelling I'm racist. I'm reading through these comments right now. No one's had anything. Like I said, Madeline had that good point in that one comment. And then 2 people said that it made them uncomfortable. No one's confronted what I said or talked about why the context of the situation matters or anything. Y'all just called me a racist. They don't want to confront their comfort zone. Ooh, using my they pronouns. Thank you. They don't want to confront their... they don't want to confront their comfort zone in the white supremacy and white privilege. Yep. You know so much about me. That's so cool how you know so much about me based on nothing. That's so cool. Honestly, I couldn't help myself. I love Isabel, and I felt the need to defend them. That's great. I'm glad you have a friend. But I am not racist, and calling me racist is not winning your argument. You all can have your little circle jerk and call me racist, but I love black people, I love brown people, I love yellow people, I love red people, and I love white people. Maybe a little bit less than the rest of those, but I'd like to see Renee try and argue with another POC while they're at it. Daltia doesn't deserve to be laughed at for being right. I'm laughing at her comments that are literally calling me racist, and that's a valid reason to me to laugh at. You don't know me. I've said nothing racist. Me laughing at that is not me saying, oh, you're an inferior black person. I never said anything like that at all, and to say that I did is absolutely atrocious, ridiculous, disingenuous, and yeah, just not a good take at all. Madeline, you can say that again. It's fucking exhausting. It's like... blah, blah, blah. Come on, Renee. I was just getting started. Aren't you going to keep defending your racist friends? Yeah, my friends are so racist. Bottom line, that's the end of the comment thing. But again, I just went through all this. I don't see one argument for why what M said was racist. I don't see an argument for why what I said was racist or a counter argument for really anything I said. But you guys claim there is. There's a lot of people claiming you have good arguments, but I don't see one. If someone wants to point out the argument to me, or actually address what I said instead of calling me a fucking racist, I'd love to hear it. Anyway, have a great day. Fuck yourself.